I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Colin. In this video, we're going to have a look at the IDO Zone of Avoidance on the Kommunitas Launchpad, launching April 28th at about 3 a.m. UTC, the last staking period, and at 9 a.m. UTC, the pool opens for an initial market cap of $430,000. The target raise, 150,000 on the Polygon blockchain USDC. Will be distributed on the Binance Smart Chain, vesting 20% TGE 1 month cliff and then 16% per month remaining. The question, of course, remains as usual: is this an interesting project? If yes, and what kind of price prediction are we looking at? I have the Zone of Avoidance website up. I didn't really get what this is supposed to be. It looks like a microphone, but I've been staring at it for the last 5 minutes and still I have no clue. Maybe it's a helmet or something. But it's basically a sci-fi play-to-earn game. They have a game teaser, which does look, rather low quality, right? Compared from what we've seen, it's more like images that they made into a video. It's better than nothing. At least it gives you some feeling of what to expect. They have in-game assets. It works with NFTs, some heroes. But I'm looking to see some in-game content. After millions of years of conquest and evolution in the space, 3 interplanetary races, difficult word, now dominate the universe: humans, the Syndicate, and the Raddans. Technological advance or complete annihilation. They battle to maintain control over a overpopulating universe. Okay, cool story. What is a Zone of Avoidance? Is a PvP, PvE play-to-earn NFT-based auto battler in which the universe becomes your campaign ground. Buy your NFT spaceship, fill it with heroes, and embark on your mission out of the new Milky Way towards the Zone of Avoidance. As you hop between planets, you'll discover valuable commodities and fight the inhabitants, willing to do anything to protect them. All right, let's have a look at the white paper. Is there... okay. This is an actual overview of the game. So it's a mobile game. You can select your spaceship. Okay. Ah, that's disappointing. It sounded really cool, but if this is the game, it looks like a shitty cash grab. I hate these type of games. Because this is not even really a game. It's like also an auto battler, right? So you don't even have to do anything. But it's a mobile game. Do take that into consideration. And it might be an easy way. So gameplay-wise, I hate it, obviously. In terms of opportunity for the actual game to create adoption, it might not even be that bad. I'm critical on the gameplay, but not every game that might be a good opportunity is a AAA game. Something like this might just work really well, right? 60 unique planets, explore the universe. Okay, when I use these words like explore the universe, I'm actually looking at like an MMORPG, go into your spaceship, explore the universe, but it's not like that, right? The heroes look cool though. So you can assemble your own squad. This guy is like killer, and they all look quite cool. So they definitely did some good things there. Epic. So they're from the Syndicate. Syndicate rare, Syndicate common, Syndicate human epic. Okay. So you got the different rarities. Okay. Quite cool. And then this is basically a realistic overview of what it looked like. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look as terrible. It's just I don't like these style of games, right? Upgrade your vessel. All right, you got the sci-fi items. All right, and the roadmap. So the demo on the closed testnet, the second quarter testnet, MVP, Genesis NFT drop, TGE index listing, crafting system, smartphone version, new game modes, new races, new rental system, new content. Okay, so it's extremely fake roadmap on what to expect, right? I hope that the white paper is a bit better. We got Isaac, Nikolai, we got Artyom, and we got Dmitry. And where's our crew from? Prague, Poland, and it doesn't say where he's from, but he's this is not even a LinkedIn, this is a Twitter. I was like, what? But he is like a co-founder of PZM.space. I don't know what that is. But what is he? He's the Chief Design Officer, okay? So I think these guys are the main 3 guys in terms of team. They also have Zone of Avoidance. We're working on it for the last 6 months. They have some experience, right? As you can see in the space. This is the CEO, so that's always good, Isaac. Then we got, he just started a new job recently as big data engineer at Coherent Solutions. But he's also the CTO at Zone of Avoidance, which is interesting, while he has like apparently a day job. And then we have Artyom, who's the CFO, and he used to be a manager at KPMG and Deloitte as a consultant. So in terms of finance, I assume he knows what he's doing with that kind of background. So I'm not really sure about the CTO, if it's just a part-time gig. And then we have the chief design, and that's it. Basically 3 people on the team. They have quite some advisors from Yai Games. Nick, we got Dave from davecrypto.com, just a consultant. Liu from Village DAO, Village Capital, co-founder of Tron Network. Okay. Bogdan, a big investor. Nick from Age of Gods, KuCoin. And Perry, also from Age of Gods. Okay, and KuCoin. Partners, Yai Games. Okay, some Vengers, nothing that interesting on it. Okay, so it doesn't really look that good. I like the idea of the game, but it really depends on the tokenomics if I would think this one is interesting and or not. Okay, so white paper, let's just go to the tokenomics straight up. I don't really care too much about how the games work because I don't think this game is super cool. They do have some stats and some information on it, some leveling, compatibility, upgrade. So they have thought the game out, but I mean, like, if you talk about the game and upgrades and this and that, and this is what the game looks like, I think the story is really good and thought out, and I think there's a market for this, but it's just, yeah, it's an auto battler, which I don't really like. It's on mobile, so I get it, and maybe it's just for a different market, right? The renting system is quite cool. How many pages is this? 60, okay. Token sale, total supply, 1 billion. Treasury, that's a lot, 30%. Players will be rewarded with the governance token. Okay, so this is basically the play to earn. They call it treasury, but they should call it play to earn. Token sale, 17.5% total, of which seed 8%, it's quite high. 8% on TGE. What's the price? 1 cent. So they have 100% return, 8% on TGE, 4-month cliff, 7.6 per month, fully unlock over 18 months, 12% TG, and 20% TG, 7 months. Okay. They just have 100% gain, but they will obviously dump their tokens, and they have quite a big percentage. So they've doubled the amount, and they get less than half. So yeah, it's not really something to be hugely concerned about. But what was the initial TGE? 530K. So in the public round, I am not going to join. And I think this is a public round IDO. 20%, yes. So I can already tell with the current market conditions. So I'm evaluating this price prediction on the $38,000 Bitcoin. There's not enough demand. Seed is going to dump at 100% return, which is likely. Private might keep it because they would only have a smaller return, right, in this case. And this 20% TGE is not sufficient to get my initial back on that pump, because this token, in my opinion, with the quality of the game, is not going to pump as much, which I think, with the current market conditions in mind, it's not an interesting project. I mean, if the game was amazing or I liked the idea of the game, I would participate anyway, but I don't. So this is a no for me. Price prediction on launch, I would say probably above IDO price, right? I'm going to say like 0.02, 0.025, 0.03, maybe even 0.04, double that, right? So 100% gain. But then the seed and private, they will dump, and that pressure will push the price down again. This 20% TGE and then 16% over the next 7 months is too risky in terms of the initial, recuperating the initial. And I'm here to make money, right? We're not here for anything else. Liquidity, 8%. I think that's sufficient. 10% would be better, but farming, 7. The pool will be used for various farms. Okay. I don't know why that's specifically in there. Marketing, because this is usually under ecosystem now. Ecosystem growth reserve, a lot, 9%. 3-month cliff, 4% monthly unlocked. It will be used to minimize risk when the crypto market fluctuates. Funds will be used to balance the ecosystem. What does that mean? That's weird for such an amount. I do understand the reserve, but that's like usually like 3-5%, not 9%. Team 18, 12-month cliff, 13-month 20% unlock, 14 to 25 months linear unlock. Okay, so they're basically 2 years in getting the reward. Advisors, TGE 0%, 6-month cliff, 10%, and after 6% per month, fully unlocked, 22 months. Okay, so the tokenomics aren't even that bad. I just don't think you'll have the pump on the initial, right? This is also nice that they included this. So listing price for everybody is 2 cents, which is basically the public round, right? Market cap, marketing. I don't know why they included the marketing tokens. Okay, so marketing, 10% TGE on marketing, and they're going to bring that into supply as well. Okay, which is some promo stuff. So this is the pressure is basically 10%. Oh, this is the actual TGEs. Okay, so basically, yeah, there's too much pressure. So there's 8 million against basically 12, 17 million that wants to dump. And these guys need to hold because this is the price. So I don't think... so the initial market cap is without the liquidity. That makes sense. The initial liquidity is 500,000, which with a market cap of 500,000, they basically covered that stabilization around IDO price. But I think it will not be enough for it to pump as high as I would want to, which is basically at least a 3-4x, maybe higher, so you can get your initial back. And they only raised 2.4 million, so that's nothing too crazy. I mean, it looks good. I think it looks fine, but it's just not interesting for me. This is like a B-type game, and I think with the current market conditions, it would expose me and my portfolio to too much risk. Relatively okay engagement. There's nothing too huge, but obviously they don't have any huge launchpads either. They got bin starter, they got launch blog, so they do have some of the tier 2 launchpads. Kommunitas is there, right? So they're doing quite well, and I think it will be a successful launch, just not for me. But a 52k Telegram, and we were about 52 on Twitter as well. So that's looking quite good. Might be interesting if you are looking for a more longer term hold or if you're bullish on the market. But for me, I'm going to pass on the Zone of Avoidance. If you have any insights on Zone of Avoidance or any remarks on what I've said in this video, please do let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to have a look. That's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Real quick before you go, if you're into IDOs and Launchpad, check out my software TrackDigits.com, free to use while in beta. It tracks all your IDO vesting so you never miss a claim again, integrates with Google Calendar and sends you a notification to your phone 10 minutes before your claim happens. No longer will you have to work with Google Sheets, Excel, keep everything up to date in an automated software. The claims, the vesting, the profit and loss, the statistics, everything included in one easy to use software. You can use it for free while in beta. All I ask in return is that you give me some feedback on how we can improve this platform. You can find a link to sign up for free through the link in the description down below. I hope you give it a shot. Let me know what you think. I'm very excited in building this platform together with you, TrackDigits.com.